Hey guys, what's up? It's Limitless here. Alright, so basically today I wanted to not only make a little gameplay video for you guys, but explain why Black Ops 4 is so much easier to play and why anybody can play these zombies. So, we're gonna go ahead and head over to zombies. We're gonna play some classified on normal. Yep, there's normal, classified, good to go. We're gonna solo this. And before I jump into it, one of the first reasons why this game is so much easier is, look at this, you can add bots. You can add up to 3. You can play with any number as long as it's no more than 3 and no less than 0, you know, which would be negative, so that's impossible. That's why you can't do it. Alright, so actually this could be really loud. Anyway, first off, one of the biggest reasons why, other than the bots, that Black Ops 4 is so easy and playable for most people, and why people that, you know, think, oh, Black Ops 3 is so hard, I can't do this in Black Ops 4. But you can, and it's because, first off, you get basically Juggernaut. You know, it's not a perk anymore. You just automatically get that health boost. Second, there's different difficulty modes now, so you can choose casual or anything higher than it. Then, you know, third, of course, even though they're not as useful, the elixirs, true, you only get 1 less of them, but at the same time, they're all there, you know. All 4 of the ones that you choose, they're with you all the time. And I mean, yeah, they're really honestly nowhere near as good. But with the fact that the zombies, you know, they still die easily and all that. True, wonder weapons may not be as good for the most part, but there's a lot of stuff you have to make up for it, like stuff I've been mentioning, but there's also certain weapons that are just nice.
I did go off a little fast.
And the one that we're going to be using today is the strategy where we use the Hellion Salvo and whatever wonder weapon you feel like. And if you don't feel like it, then, you know, use whatever other weapon you want. But always the Hellion Salvo.
Bad news.
What I find kind of ironic about this game is the fact that there were a handful of players in Black Ops 3 that kept saying stuff like, oh, you know, the game's so broken, the goblins are so OP.
Death around every corner,
and now they're hailing this as like the game, whereas I personally don't like this game as much. That's because I honestly feel like we had a trade of options for a trade of ease, you know, whereas things are easy to do now, but we had to trade off a lot of stuff that we could do to get it. And, you know, I was never one for making the zombies as easy as can be. But this is pretty close.
This handiwork looks familiar. It's one of your cronies.
It's true that you can juke zombies in Black Ops 3 and below, and they're a lot more difficult to juke now. That's absolutely true. But same token, that's not as big a deal because we have this stuff like the Hellion Salvo and all that. See that right there? I got out of that with a grenade.
Shouldn't like
oh my, right?
be doing this? Or is he too busy moping?
And that's another one of the points. Grenades here
Don't worry,
are so
zombie,
much
I'll
better.
find your arm and beat
Even
you to
just
death
frag
with
grenades,
it.
they do stuff now. Whereas before it was like round 2 and beyond, you might not kill stuff.
I could pitch all day, but frankly,
yeah, you
neck
can.
deep in freak back
I'm
blood.
hoping to showcase a handful more things here. But yeah, there's just a handful of stuff that makes it so you don't have to worry. In this one too, there's specialists. You know, whereas I'm using the Ragnaroks. Yeah. But there's still 3 others, and while Ragnaroks are technically the best, you know, there's others that can do other stuff, you know, like the katana. That can turn you invisible and help you do these kill lunges. It's pretty crazy. And it's even effective against bosses like Brutus.
Looks like my shock sticks
Alright, so
are
let's think
ready.
about it now. What did we have in Black Ops 3 that made it so easy? Because it's definitely harder than this. Well, let's see. We had, you know, the lack of
What's wrong with your
difficulty.
aim today?
So, you know, I don't mean that as in it wasn't difficult. I mean it as in there were no options for it. It was one set standard. And then, of course, we had nice wonder weapons, and we had great gobble
Oh
gums.
yeah, this is totally
But-
worth my time.
You know, you had to pay for all that stuff. Like this, you know, there's no gobblegum machine you have to risk your life getting to. So even though there's a recharge time now and a bunch of stuff, well, I mean, and yeah, it is geared more towards pay to win because the classics, they do have an extended recharge time that they actually doubled at one time.
Actually, I think it was the second one that killed you. Third was just for fun.
So yeah, anything that you want to go ahead and pay for, you can use a lot faster, basically. Black Ops 3, I mean, they had one really super nice gobblegum that, you know, I always have in my loadout when I play that. And that is Alchemical Antithesis. Here, it's actually not a free one anymore. You can't level up and just have it. Now it's actually, you know, a quantified item. But as far as what made things so difficult in Black Ops 3, you know, well, our shield, you know, on maps that had it, you understand, it was a lot weaker than what we have now. Oh, okay. I'll grab it just because I can. And then,
Willing and able.
of course, you know,
Always
like I
been
said,
ready.
you had to risk your life getting to gobblegum machines. And then, of course, it was a chance on what you got, you know, based upon what you had with you. Or, you know, if you did something, you know, like flavor hexed or whatever, then it was just a gamble, period. But, of course, you know, we had solid perks, too, so it was like, hey, you know, our mandatory perks, they're usually things like Jug, Double Tap, Speed Cola, and then, you know, whatever fourth people liked, you know, which was often Stamina Up, or in my case, Widow's Wine. Alright, they're spawning now, so I can start getting these points.
Okay, I was wrong. Fuckers smell fucking terrible.
And then, of course, you know, we had alternate ammo types that were definitely better than what we have now. These are the ones that we have in Black Ops 4 now. They feel extremely derivative of the Black Ops 3 ones, because those were far more effective. But it's like those were really our big advantages there. You know, just a few things, whereas this has advantages all over the place, you know. Got your bots, all kinds of elixirs that you can have on you already. You don't have to risk your life for the machine. And as long as they're ones that you know, manage to accumulate via Nebulium Plasma, you can use them pretty darn often.
Double points. Double time. Hoorah!
And then, of course, instead of having to buy perks, guess what? You can just spend points and Pack-a-Punch. So, one of the huge things about it is that points in this become almost worthless. Because in Black Ops 3, you know, we had a point cap. And I'm sure this does too, which I haven't bothered to reach, but Black Ops 3, it was what, like nearly 4.2 million, something like that. But once you hit 100, like second gobblegum in the round, and you're only allowed 3, whereas here you can use 4 elixirs in one round if you want to. But
I won't though.
But yeah, so in the Black Ops 3, you're only allowed 3 gobblegums per round, even though you could carry one more in your loadout. And then, of course, you know, yeah, no box. Okay.
Come here,
And then those gobblegums, once you get 100, would start costing absolute premiums. You know, the second one, provided you didn't use shopping free or whatever to let you get it for free, then it would cost you, 1,014,500 points. So that's obviously not a sustainable cost. The third one would be 2,029,000. That's absolutely harsh. And then here it's just, oh hey, you got them all the time. So you don't have to desperately save up those points. You don't have to worry about getting the shopping free, which we don't have now, but with all the stuff going on, we don't need it. And then your Nebulium Plasma, I've got 29 right now. But you can earn it in custom games where you can modify the rules how you want. Can't do that in Black Ops 3 and still earn
Let's go.
Divinium.
Tank's got some shit to do.
And yeah, I'll be honest,
shit.
that's a trade-off too, because Divinium in Black Ops 3 was
Get
worth
Nancy.
way more than
There.
Nebulium Plasma is here.
Right
Because
behind
here,
me, right now.
it's at minimum
Aren't
you
they?
need 30 to spin, whereas there, at minimum you need 1 Divinium to spin. And true, you get 3 every time, but, there were times you could get, you spend 2 and you could get 3 or 4 of them, It was pretty crazy. 3, in fact, very often yielded 4. Trying to get some nice points up here while I do this. Yeah, so it's just kind of crazy, the stuff that we've traded off to make us, have far more an easy experience than ever before in zombies, and people are hailing this as the new one, whereas before, that's such irony, because it was just about gobblegums before that people were whining about, saying they're so OP and all that. And now that gobblegums cease to exist, but we have so much more that's already more powerful in a lot of ways.
Shotguns are pretty
People
effective
are
when you
hailing
know
this
how to
as the
use
new
them
game.
properly.
Like, that just goes to show people still want to be powerful. They just,
It should probably come with a teeny little bayonet.
they want to have it their exact way. So maybe it's less
looks right
obvious
up my
or something
street.
like that. What is that? Oh, nice. I have to shoot you, sorry.
You had that coming for a long ass time.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's just, this is so much easier, And then, of course, Black Ops 3, your Gobblegum originally, it cost, what, 500?
Double points.
And then
I
they
make it
eventually
back.
reduced that to free. And that was just the first one of every round, whereas this one,
You picked on the
they're all
wrong
free all the
Marine.
time. It's like, look at this trash, I don't even have perks yet. And, I mean, there's no real cause for worry as it is. I've got 2 garbage guns. Like, this isn't bad pack-a-punch, but right now, it's pretty bad. Let's, in fact, go ahead and start getting our power on and all that fun stuff. I mean, it's round 8. It's whatever. Obviously, I'm not trying my best. I'm kind of distracted, but I just wanted to make a nice little video here. Yeah, it's just... I can't believe that people are saying
Power's
that,
on.
this is
What?
like the best
No
game ever, and
objectives
it's like,
completed.
it's
Update.
easier than ever
You guys are
before.
getting lazy.
Because, I mean, you take our explosives from Black Ops whatever, say World at War 1, 2, 3.
Come on, fart boxes.
Our explosives
Let's smell your
suck.
worst.
About the
You
best
smell
one from
something,
all of those
kill
was
something.
what, the, maybe the Law, which when you pack push it became the Anarchy, and that became like a little missile launcher that had like 10 shots. I mean, that was about the best we had, and that thing was killer, It's like, other than that, it was Mustang and Sally. So, it's like, other than those things, we basically didn't have any explosives, and now we get the Hellion Salvo, which just does absurd damage. I guess right here. I started the game with this gun. Let's see. 1,
You don't want to get
2,
run over. Don't
1,
stand in front
2.
of a tank.
This is round 8. I can double tap knife them. The Nova 6 crawlers, still one shot. This is what I mean. This is so easy. I didn't even have to buy a Bowie knife. Whereas in all the other games, I would have.
Tasty. As in, tasty like a dirty diaper.
Alright, so, I mean, that's basically the end of it. You know, I'm just going to show gameplay now and let everybody see how easy this can be.
Oh, not many drinks you need to chew before you swallow. This
How
looks
many
like the
drinks
stuff
you
the
chew
Germans
before
were
you
working
swallow?
on. So why the hell
Yeah,
is
just
it in
enjoy some
America?
gameplay and I'll talk a little bit here and there. Maybe a lot, I don't know, it depends on how I'm feeling. And always remember, if there's anything you guys want to see or whatever, just let me know. There we go, Wraithfire him down.
Ugh, it smells like Nikolai.
Oh, nice. That's it. And that's another thing, too, that I guess I should have mentioned. Didn't think about it in time, I guess. But the grenades here, whether you have monkey bombs or whatever, they recharge. And monkey bombs, that's another thing. Even though it's part of the explosives talk I just had, they still do stuff, basically always. Whereas Black Ops 3, they just called attention, you know, and it was like 30 whatever. They're not going to do anything other than call attention. Once in a while, you'll be lucky to make a caller or something like that. There we go.
Everyone knows that won't
let's
hold
see.
him.
I think
Why
I'm
don't
going
we
to do
even
the
try?
death ones and get in there and get that pack punch piece. And yeah, like the other day I just carried a friend through the Revelations Easter egg in Black Ops 3. I think I need to show some stuff like that too. But for now I just wanted to get some more content up and have some more fun on the channel, right? I always like to hit this one last, because it's the closest to the portal. Makes the most sense if you save the other ones. Like, you know, have them ready and then that one's just...
Oh, sure, this looks
Anytime
safe.
you want to flip
Let's
it, you
put
can
it
go.
in my pocket. I'm not drinking it for flavor, just the effects. Wonder what it does.
It's like, yeah, you know, I've let myself get pretty close to being killed. But it hasn't happened yet, has it? I still only have my basic stuff. I mean, obviously I've got some perks now, but I don't have my Dying Wish, which is actually in the build. And speaking of the build, this is all you really need, too. Dying Wish, the cola there. The first one, the brew, is called Dying Wish. You know, it lets you go invulnerable after you've taken lethal damage. I haven't taken lethal damage yet, I don't even have to worry about it yet. And then it'll just recharge. Second one, the cola, that's quick revive, does not work the way it used to. I'm gonna reset these while I'm here. Also a nice weapon to use if you're in a bind. You know, the box just isn't working out, whatever you need to make some points but still defend yourself. Spitfire is an excellent weapon. And of course, the weapons that I say, I already have them built up, weapon kitted, everything, so. Including the Hellion Salvo. Which, unlike other rocket launchers, does actually have a weapon kit, so. Come on. There we go. See if I have the parts. Yeah. I just had to make sure I had all the parts, because I like to build this up here and the shield down there. Box move. The box often starts here. And then, yeah, the time slip
It'll do
that I
till you
have
have something bigger.
makes
Like an
boxes
AA gun.
pop up just about instantly.
You are about to get
That's beautiful.
schooled. Old
I
school.
think it's 4,000 for my last perk, so we're going to grab that. And then, boom, there we go. That'll give me speed cola.
That never sits right.
If I want double tap, I don't have to have it as one of my
And
required
it's
perks. In
sloshing
fact, I
around in my
can't.
belly.
But the easy thing about it... and yeah, I just like to play with them sometimes. But the easy thing about them is that you just take the Pack-a-Punch, you know, throw it in there a bit. Like, Pack-a-Punch on this map is more dangerous than I think every other map, but still. You just take it there, pack it up, first time gets it to its packed form, and then the 4 times after that will not only change what alternate ammo it has, but it'll also add double tap all the way up until the last one of the 4, which is essentially the 5th pack.
How about you grow some balls and face us yourself? I got no leg for you to hump. Max ammo. I like max
and yeah,
ammo.
true. I absolutely do miss stuff, you know, like, for instance, round robin. Oh my gosh. Even though it's only technically the most powerful because it can advance around no matter what stage it's in, but the power vacuums and all that, they provide several rounds worth of whatever, you know, power-ups, all that stuff. But round robin, it was just the stuff, you know. It was like you could be on 208 if you wanted. Just
Death around every
pick a number you can actually get to.
Practicing carpentry.
And then just hit that right at the start of it after an enemy spawns, and boom, that round's over.
You started it. All I did was finish it.
Yeah, this isn't even Pack-a-Punch. Had to check my ammo for a second. And we'll do that.
SMG
Switchblade, not bad, but I
me.
actually don't have the weapon kit for it. They didn't unlock it during the event. I didn't care enough. I still don't. The only weapon I actually went to unlock, as far as Black Ops 4 events, was the, what is it called? The Tiger Shark, I think? Yeah. It was the only LMG that has been added as far as event weapons so far.
If I'm nailing anything, I should be nailing meat sacks. With bullets! Come on! Get your mind out of the gutter!
Nice. This thing here doesn't have a weapon kit either, so it's actually quite nice. It's amazing how effective it is. Okay, well that tells me what dropped. I didn't know what it dropped, so... Yeah, I just want to hit the box because I'm not getting any fire sale drops, so... Not that I can't, it just hasn't happened for me yet.
This'll come in handy. I want to shoot some buffalo on the horizon.
It's not great. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great either.
You will regret that.
Box moved again, so we're probably going to go around here and go downstairs. Because that makes that hallway a lot more safer if you leave that door shut. It makes it tons more safe. And then I've still got those set, so I'm looking pretty good. So I hear Spyhander could have been the best LMG, but doesn't have a weapon kit. I hate when they do that. Make cool weapons that don't have weapon kits. I don't mind minor weapons that don't have weapon kits, the ones that don't have hardly any potential, but this had a lot of potential. I mean, it has the biggest clip size of all LMGs, at least in this game. The reload's not too killer. So, I mean, it's not like it wouldn't have been balanced in some way.
Fuck you! You and you! Fuck you especially!
F you especially.
More is always better.
Then, yeah, there's things you can do sometimes.
Enough from you,
When you're too fast, it doesn't work out that well, but sometimes you can. I'll try to show it here in a little bit. Get a zombie that seems slow enough and you can fake him out, and then he'll hit and slow down, whereas you can avoid the hit and back up, saving yourself a little more time. And yeah, this is my custom spot. I like to leave that shut. Oh no, he's too fast. Yeah. They're making sure to get some good hits.
Like they shoved the Wonder Waffle into a pair of spikes.
But like I said, I try to show it. I didn't say I get it.
Sticks
So.
up your ass.
And the scary thing is here, the Hellion salvo that I'm going to get, whenever I get it, is actually going to be more powerful than the Wonder Weapon. Excuse you.
This is America, damn it!
This is America, dang it. Let's go ahead and load whatever we've got. Kinda sucks that I still don't have a fire sale because I made sure to move that box. Anyway. We're gonna go ahead and get the shield. What part do I need? I need the part that's in here somewhere. Let's see, it wasn't here, and I don't think it was there. Which puts it on the other side of my spot here.
This should come in handy for something.
And now we gotta go downstairs. I want to see where the box is at too, because I would kind of like a better weapon than this SDM. It's upstairs. I should have noticed it while I was there then. Oops. Yeah, that's right. I open this then, and then I build it. So that way, you know there's nothing already waiting in the room. Because, I mean, obviously
having a real
follow
shield
you
means
in,
I don't
but
need
still. Just wanted to get a little distance from that zombie. And
You know,
there's the
whenever I
amplifier.
mess with teleporters, bad things happen.
So whenever I hit it,
I'm
that'll
sure
take
this
me
time will
to
be
the box.
different.
I mean, to the Pack-a-Punch now. The box is where I need to get now. Get me some Winter's Howl action or something. So even though it's not super effective, the Winter's Howl is still quite good. Especially compared
Just
to the other
because
weapons.
I took it doesn't mean
The
I
Outlaw's
like
another
it.
nice weapon. If you can go headshot savvy, you'll do one shots for a long time.
Good. If that had been the teddy bear, I would have shot that damn box with some other
Ooh, the
gun.
Hades, beautiful.
Damn it.
And I didn't know I
You
had
sure
a
pick your
pass.
fucking moments,
Nice.
box.
That's how it happens. I just accidentally complete these things and it's whatever. I'm thinking, let's go get a pack on the Hades so I can get some more points. And then surprise! Moon.
Can't
It
shake
gives
the
you a
feeling
second
this
too
won't
there,
end well.
to get your
Hope
stuff
I'm
back.
wrong. What the hell? What is this
But
place?
I'm only looking for that one pack.
Why does it
punch.
seem so damn familiar? You ready, shock sticks?
out of here.
What other tricks you got?
Looks like a pack for nothing, because I just did that basically because I needed ammo.
More bullets mean a lot more ass kicking.
Okay, rise, Cage. Rise! Yeah, it's just like, look how easy this is. There's a lot of times where you can make your own camping spots like this, and the elevator strats still work fine. Gotta try to remember to actually use my Ragnarok. 'Cause first off, I need to level them up. Level 3 is the best. And then, of course, I get more charge as I'm killing, so why not get the charge? Instead of just wasting it by having it and not using it.
I will hurt you. Badly.
Okay, I don't know how many there are left. I'm assuming probably not that many, but I want some level up on this. This is level 2, I'm trying to reach 3.
Sticks.
We're just gonna call that good enough and try to save some charge. You'll notice too, the zombies are pretty fast, but there's a lot you can do about that. Like, if you don't want to go with this method, you can totally skip getting the the rocket launcher, and you can leave off that third perk of mine under the soda category there. the PhD slider,
Fetch me their
and instead use Victoria's Tortoise, and you can just sit at the shield and just
here
keep
we
killing them that
fucking
way.
go. This old dog and
But
pony
that's
show.
even more boring, so I
Actually,
wouldn't do that
take
personally.
back the ponies. Hell ponies sound too
I
terrifying.
mean, I basically pioneered the strat.
Glad you weren't a cat. I like cats.
And I know, there are other people that probably
You
YouTube
have
it
a
first and all
softer
that,
side.
but... Yeah, that was one of the first things I tried on this game. And that was just because I wondered, can you do it? Found out you can. And to be honest, I like camping a lot more than training. Just because, first and foremost, I'm a lazy player when I can be. And then second, of course, it's just generally faster. Ooh.
Don't you get it? I'm a mother-hugging tank!
That's right. Oh no, dying wish. See, look at that.
Got fuck fried, freak fucks! Fire sale!
You said get F-fried? Alright, I actually want to hit this, so...
I'm about ready to let rip. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Decent rate of fire. Shame about the
Spitfire's
itty-bitty
nice,
bullets.
but it's not something that I really want. What? Okay, bud. Oh, he's damaged. So... He's not gonna be, you know, the big Omega threat, but... Kinda wanna get some distance here. Go check out where the box is. Downstairs. Because I forget, I do. I don't try to keep an active memory as far as where the box is. Let's see. I just made this a really long way.
I'll take it. Meatbag skin ain't that thick. Ain't a weapon I ain't trained in.
Oh no.
Apart from some
I
of the
just go
weird
double
shit.
sniper? Like,
The
really?
fuck's all that about?
You gonna do me like that?
Pistol? Pissed off, more
I
like.
haven't gotten either of my weapons yet.
Tank Dempsey approves.
Maddox
For the time
isn't bad,
being.
but as fast as these zombies are, it's not that good either.
It's nice to lay my hands on some decent equipment for a change.
Wow. You can see the Hellion Salvo there in my rocket launcher, and nope, it's just not going to be a thing right now. Like, really, dude? There we go.
Payback's a bitch.
Oh no.
So are you.
Okay. This is one of the things that I need to show too.
You want something done right? Do it yourself.
Okay, it's like,
Rick
oh
Toffin
no.
probably would have poisoned
Where are
me.
my perks? You know, what am I gonna do?
Who's ready for electroshock
Oh,
therapy?
guess what? You're back up. And...
2 sticks up your ass.
I mean, you're already back to full health, which is still basically jug health. Like, what more do you need? Like, oh no, I lost my speed cola. Darn. Ah, well, I'll buy that back in a second.
Really want to pick a fight? The Germans
Look
around
at
here
those
somewhere.
grenades. That's basically round over. What else is left? Is it just him? Like, yeah, look how easy that is. This is why I don't bother trying in this game. Well, I should take that back. I'm trying pretty hard to show this stuff off. Because normally I go for flawless runs. Oh, look at that. The box is here.
Start lining up, meat sacks.
Man,
This
it
is
really
gonna
loves
go
the
quickly.
LMGs. And these are actually pretty darn good if you want to go training around. Get some kind of secondary on there. They're pretty good. I'm
Hey,
just not
monkey.
looking for that, that's
Shit's
all.
bad, okay? This one's on our soil.
Look at it, you still get
May
3
not make
monkeys,
it.
but these monkeys are rechargeable. And it charges faster with the, what is
I'll
it,
take
time
it.
whatever, time
Meatbag
slip?
skin ain't
Yeah,
that thick.
that. I keep wondering if I'm gonna, you know, not watch and eventually he'll circle around the other way just because
Decent
I
rate of
left him
fire.
behind too much.
Shame about the itty-bitty bullets.
Yeah, that seems possible if I did it enough.
That's the kind of shit I need.
He's like, look at all the space we have. You could definitely circle around if you wanted to. The switchblade
SMG
again.
is
Was that the
A-OK
third time I
by
pulled
me.
it? I think at least. Box gonna move now? Not just yet, okay.
Come to Daddy Dempsey.
I don't know why he likes this gun. It's actually terrible.
And he flies around.
Paladin.
I want to prove a point.
From afar, it's kind of difficult to tell when it doesn't texture properly if it's the Paladin or the Switchblade.
This is my rifle. This is
Wow,
my
look
gun.
at this. I'm getting
Works the
hosed
other
as
way
far as
around,
my
too.
pulls. Not exactly a good time. And
I
like,
think
you can see
snipers
that
are
I'm
very
not super
brave,
trying either
sitting
because,
fucking miles
first
away
off, I'm
from
not
the
using
action.
any of my elixirs, you know, none of that. Boom. Bad day for him. Well, it's like, yeah, you know, I need to go buy 2 perks again. Woohoo. Doesn't really matter. All the points that I'm hemorrhaging on guns anyway. Doesn't so much matter. Look how strong this thing is.
Can't say tank doesn't show
And then,
you
of
a good
course, when you get
time.
your specialist, you get a little bit of armor too, so you're just dumb strong. Yeah, it does feel to me like zombies are the fastest yet, but you get so much to counteract that it just doesn't matter.
I live for this shit. Hoorah!
See that? Just make your way in an orderly fashion.
I want him taken care of. Burial with full military honors.
Buried with full military honors. You gotta love Dempsey sometimes. There we go. Oh, nice. Thank God. I didn't notice anything, but then again, it's hard for me to notice some of these sounds. So we'll go ahead and drop this so that we can do...
I'm feeling all tingly inside. Shit. I should probably go again. Bring it on, maggot sacks. I want to introduce you to a friend.
Excuse me.
Maybe I did miscalculate. A little bit.
Really?
Never forget your
That's
sacrifice,
omega
monkey.
ugly. Like, Koshka, it's just not fast. See that?
Ooh, fucking raw waffle sticks.
Waffle sticks. And it's like, you know, if you're at a time where you just don't have resources available, but you still have points, you know, like saying you're basically out of ammo and whatnot, you can totally do an elevator strat. There's no problem with that. What have I got left? I don't imagine it's all that much. What is that, like 5? And this is 20 right now. And I'm still handling it like it's noob rounds, and I'm just, you know, making a little tutorial video.
This meant to be an incentive? Because I don't need one!
There we go. I need some box action. Because honestly, I'm getting hoed with all the snipers. I can't believe the box hasn't moved yet, and I watch it move this time because I said that. Oh, there it is!
Cool.
That's one of 2 weapons.
I'm awesome.
Can't believe I had to go 20 rounds to get one of 2 weapons. Might as well trade it.
LMG will work for me.
As with my last video on Black Ops 4, Tiger Shark, I have yet to remove the operator mod, just because it kind of killed the weapon for me after that.
Fuck you,
it's
Fox.
like, I went 17 levels on this weapon, played several games just for this. 6-round burst, and it's slow. Like, you could literally free fire this faster if you didn't have the operator mod on it. It's so bad. I can't believe they did that. I really, really, really can't. They actually surprised me. Hey, there we go. Well, thank God.
Bring it
Yeah,
on,
let me pull some weapons out of that knot box there.
Why is it crap comes up more often than the good stuff?
RK7 Garrison. Oh boy.
Any flies around? I want to prove a point.
And then in this game, something that I should mention, I need to crack my finger real quick. Oh, look at that, I stopped it on exactly 69 Nebullium Plasma. That happens a lot in life for me. I stop on 69 all the time for some reason. Sometimes it's like 69% power in my phone or something like that, you know, but it happens a lot.
Hey, Richtofen, can I take your picture with my
Okay, we
new
got my
camera?
stuff, thank God. We need to go downstairs. And without paying for it, since I can't afford the perk if I pay for it. Alright, so... I think I need to go this way, actually. Yep. Yep, this'll do. One back. There it is, 4,000. 100 points. Is this like 3,500 or whatever?
I'm trained to live on shit.
Yeah, I think it's normally like
couldn't even eat.
2,500 or something, but I think it gets more expensive because of the slot that it's in. And this way, I can't hurt myself with this gun. Like, boom. Didn't hurt at all. So PhD Flopper, for me, is completely back. Because even though it's PhD Slider now, yes, I never used it for the nukes anyway, not seriously. So I don't care about the nukes, I just cared about protection from explosive damage.
I'm kind of hoping there's nothing left after that.
I don't just want to waste all my ammo either, so... At least not without there being a lot of stuff.
Didn't we leave you fart zombies back in the theater?
Oh, you got it.
Never gets any easier.
See, none of my guns are extreme point guns either, so... We got some stuff to work on.
I'll get to you, all in good
I
time.
was like, is he serious right now? I was like, should I just like blow him up, or...
What the fuck are they feeding you guys?
And we'll go ahead and add that. And we'll just go ahead and grab some of this.
What happened to the chick that used to sing that jingle? I hope she isn't in this.
Need one more level down from that. There we go. We'll just go back to our spot. True, our weapons are not packed. But this will still be pretty easy. Like, let's check out the unpacked Winter's Howl. Maybe this wasn't the best round to do that on.
Bring on the maggot pups! Putting them down brings a smile to my face. I've had fucking enough of you, Fido!
Hello. Oh, okay. I didn't think he died.
About damn time we had more.
Oh well, because yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna pack one of these two pretty soon. But I'm all kinds of charged up and everything, and to be clear, of the ones that I have right now, those 3, like, what is it, like non-classic elixirs, the one that you can actually run out of. Free Fire is the one that will not work on this.
Like my wonder weapon? Wonder no longer!
Okay, I was low-key just curious what it was.
Didn't you want to get fucked up? Too late!
But insta-kill. Insta-kill works super great with this gun, because you can do that, and anything that's near those zombies is gonna die. Somebody sounded like they dropped something, but I don't know where it is. I swear it sounds like there was a drop somewhere. I don't know, maybe I'm insane. That happens too, whatever. As long as we're having fun and doing well, right? Woohoo. I want to actually use it this time. So, we'll do that. And then we can just kind of chill here. Or back here, you know, it's whatever. You don't have to pick them up. Oh, Adela Cabezas. Hi, how you doing? What's good? And of course, welcome to the stream.
Double points! Believe me, I'm earning every penny. It's a cold day in hell. Points.
A cold day in hell.
Tank Dempsey is kicking ass.
Boink. Wait a second, is he the last one? Yeah, alright, let's go ahead and do some stuff. So yeah, as far as the rest of this, I think the lessons are basically over, so it's just going to be gameplay now.
Damn it, Richtofen, what the fuck are you scheming?
I don't think I have anything really else to teach. So it's just kind of like showing off the strategy you're using the wonder weapon
that little girl or Richtofen.
That'll carry you through basically any mission on this game. And I don't like brain rot, so we're gonna hit that.
After ancient temples, frozen shores, Russian cosmodromes, and German theaters, I never thought I'd be back on American soil.
Firebomb is actually good though, so I'm gonna leave that alone. And then I'm debating whether or not I want to do 3 rounds here, or just long enough to get this packed. Yeah, I think I can get it.
Well known for my explosions. So is Nikolai.
Yeah, a spot you can sit for this is actually right here. Just drop your Ragnaroks, like right about here. Because there is a spawn point in here, but that'll kill it too, so.
How much damn element 115 they pump into these things?
I don't think I want to do 3 rounds here because I don't care about the
Bring it on,
bonfire.
gutter slugs. Your odor doesn't bother me. I deal with Nikolai. That's the last we see of these gutter slugs. After we're done here, we will never see him again. Ever!
What is it? Oh, okay. I actually have enough to do my packing now.
Bonus points. Sure, because that's what I care about. Fucking points.
Yeah, maybe it's not the best
shit,
to get
nearly out of ammo.
And And you can do this too, to make it fire a little bit easier.
Watch out for flying meat chunks!
Yeah, it's just a nicer time doing it that way. So I'm kind of like, should I maybe take them all out? I don't think I'm too far from that anyway.
Let's see your best jig, freak bags.
Yeah, somebody did drop something. Because I hear that pop, you know, I was like, whoa, did somebody drop something? They did.
Okay, maggot addicts. Might be time to meet my knife.
And then we're done packing, because you can't pack this again, so.
Insta-kill. Bring it on.
So let's do that. And yeah, there's other options for what you can use here. Some good ones, some not. Well, a lot more not than, you know, than could be, but.
When I say freeze, you should say how cold.
Very nice.
That's the last we see of these
And
gutter
the thing
slugs.
is too, you want to get used to using this early because it is not as powerful as the Hellion Salvo. Not at all.
Dead.
They can do things Hellion Salvo can't, but it doesn't make it more powerful. Makes it higher utility, but not stronger, no. Ooh, look at that. Cut the reload out on this and make it a little bit more usable.
The MC is rolling through.
That's not bad, right? Yeah, I'm like, I want to finish this round together, so. That's pretty sweet. Especially when you get a full power like that, but not right there, you know? You don't want it at the end of a round like that, but even so, it's not that bad of a thing. So what we'll do then,
Who's ready for
we'll set this down right
therapy?
here. And then you'll see I'll have an extra long one. That's one way
Yo,
to do it.
puppies. It's been a while. Can't
I
say
might
I'm
still get
exactly
hit, though.
excited to
I don't
see
know.
you.
Looks like they're not getting very close, so I might not get hit at all. Boy, it really blanks out the picture when you look at the wrong angle.
You need to chill out, gutter slug.
Oh, thank you. And of course, if you want to be super efficient, you can kill it back here somewhere, and then, you know, chuck a monkey bomb or two out there, and then take it. There's ways to be more effective, so. But I'm just doing like a general anybody can do it thing, not like the science of whatever like I have in Black Ops 3 before.
Your bones feel a little brittle? Good!
But something I will mention as far as that is that it may be a good idea to go ahead and use one of your monkey bombs early. Really, bud? Get out of here. That way, your time slip and all that can start recharging your
I
next
want him
monkey
taken
bomb.
care of. Burial with full military honors.
Burial with full military
This is my
honors. I like
job.
that.
I'm good at it. Carpenter.
And carpenters, they're useful still, so. Whoop. Bye-bye.
And for tonight's
Bye-bye.
entertainment,
This setup is basically just the setup. You don't have to worry about your alternate ammo types. As long as they're not one of the bad ones for Hellion Salvo, then it's fine. Excuse me. Okay, we'll just end the round.
burn back and sacks.
Got my shield, which does have ammo, and it takes a second to... That was as fast as you can do it right there. Be able to get it ready so you can fire with the ammo. And that ammo does not restore by max ammo either. That is by buying the shield again only, so...
Wait, the U.S. government recreated the creepy gas bags? Who the hell thought that was a good idea? When I say freeze, you should say how cold! Let
See,
me
this gets
introduce you to my
gradually less
knight.
effective, whereas the Hellion Salvo, I don't know if it becomes less effective or not,
Okay,
because
I
I've
was
killed
wrong.
with it through like,
Fuckers
you
smell
know,
fucking terrible.
80 before, and it was constant, so...
Armory's running a special offer. Let's grab it while we can.
That's the kind of thing I was talking about earlier, where you can kind of fake them out there a little bit, make them swing early. Bye. But if they break on you like that automatically, then you can't do it. Okay, I was like, let me back up in case that's a max or something.
Barely enough to keep Nikolai in bread, but I'll take
Yeah,
it.
so the reason why I have that free fire on that I mentioned won't work on Winter's Howl, because it does work on this. And it's basically Wonder Weapon class, so... Nadella Cabezas. I was kind of hoping he or she would say something a
You
little
need
bit
to
more
chill
than
out,
that.
gutter slug.
But it was nice to just, you know, see somebody pop and be like, yo, what's up?
Ugh, smells like Nikolai looks. And smells.
And if you guys,
You don't wanna get run
if you're
over,
decent
don't
at
stand in
zombies and you
front of
want
a
to see how
tank.
this thing scales down real quick based upon how tough the zombies get, play in the survival mode, and you will see that super fast.
Paws and claws off, us buckets.
It scales down so hard.
Can't fuck shit up with an empty gun. Actually, I can, but gets messy. Whoa, that was a good one.
I'm like, you know, I really
I am
don't want to
fully
lose
loaded.
that though, so maybe let's be careful with it, huh? Slap. 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 Well, actually, it's stab now, but... And poke. Let's see, we're at 78? Yeah. Went from 69 to 78 now, so... It's going up pretty easy, but it's like... It's at a constant rate, too, so you can't influence it. Whereas Divinium, you could. There were times I pulled 5 Divinium in one round. And, you know, I didn't cheat for my Divinium either, so... It's not like there was something I knew that other people didn't or whatever. It's just,
You smell
you know,
something.
figure out the best
kill
way to
something.
spend your points. That's all that was.
Let me introduce you to my knight.
Yeah, what I'm doing with that reload too, by the way, is just when you see me reload it, the moment that that ticks over back to 9, I just double tap triangle and cancel the rest of the reload animation. That's why the gun looks like it kind of hops in his hand too. Bye bye. Ah. Yeah, I should actually be paying a lot more attention to when the Ragnaroks are ready and all that. Because I'm not even noticing it at this point. I'm really just not. But that's honestly the kind of effort that I'm putting into this game.
DG5.
It doesn't
More like
require
Dempsey's
much, you know. It
Great
really, really doesn't.
Five.
And the more people you have, true, the more zombies you're going to get. But the easier it's
That's
going
the
to
last
be
we
because
see of
there's
these
more than
gutter
one of you.
slugs. After we're done here, we
Like
will
I did
never
a
see him
3-man here
again.
before in
Ever.
this spot. And just sitting back
Bring
here,
it
you
on,
know,
gutter slugs.
shooting
Your
with
odor doesn't
LMG,
bother
we were
me.
able to hold them
I
off for
deal
a
with
long
Nikolai.
time.
Like my wonder weapon? Wonder no
Okay, since I
longer.
have that, I don't really want to waste a lot of time, you know, just burning my ammo there when I've already got it full charged. So yeah, let's not. And then I've got full monkeys, so we're gonna cook this one. Because if it's full, you're technically wasting it, so.
At least he died doing what I love.
At least he died doing what I love. It kind of concerns me that he would say that, but at the same
Actually, I think
time,
it was the
it's
second one
true.
that killed you. Third was just for fun.
It's just, you know, the way he says things that could be, like, potentially sus. Where he's like, if anybody should be nailing something, it should be me. Nailing freak bags, something like that, he says. And he's like, oh, come on, you know what I mean. Get your mind out of the gutter.
Fetch me their souls. Bring on the maggot pups. Putting them down brings a smile to my face.
Yeah, I've been thinking, like, is there anything else that I want to showcase? Because I'm like, I've already showcased, what, the colas? At least the important parts of them. I haven't shown, like, the slide nuke or anything like that, you know, but I've showcased the colas, the grenades, the specialist, the charge times. The only charge time I haven't shown is for the non-classics, but that's because, you know, I haven't needed them yet. I've shown the strat, my reasoning behind a lot of stuff, and the irony of Black Ops 3 and 4, so yeah, I don't think there's anything else left for me to really showcase other than just gameplay, so.
What the fuck are they feeding you guys?
There we go. That's all I needed.
I smell bacon.
Bacon, huh? Freak bag bacon. Yeah, let's see. I've showed the down recovery and how perks, they affect it, but it's not as crazy as you'd think, so it's not like before when, you know, you had your lack of jug and everything that you couldn't get back up sometimes if you were, you know, not the best player.
Best thing since sliced dead.
I had the time, so I just went full animation there on the reload. I don't need the fire sale, so why do I want it, you know? There's nothing else that I need out of that box. Oh, yeah. We'll do that and not waste our ammo. Because it's true that nukes sometimes waste time, but if you use them at the end of a round like that, it's not really a time waste, and it saves ammo. But of course, because I'm not using, you know, the Black Ops 3 gobblegum called power vacuum, since I can't use that, it's not that much of a time waste. Because that could create, you know, based on number of zombies near infinite nukes. That's not really possible now, so.
You just signed your own death warrant.
And of course, if you go real far to the side, they could potentially slip by, so just be mindful of where you're putting it. And where you're standing. Yeah, there's nothing else I really need to show off, so. I think I've showcased everything good, so. And of course, I didn't tell every reason about the whole Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4 thing, but I sure told enough. There we go, we're charged up.
Like
Let them get in here a little bit. And then we'll just start knocking them down again.
Come on.
The thing is too, it's like, if I didn't have, you know, like the last day of my course for the quarter, Well, last day of my course is, because 3 courses end today out of the 4 I was taking, so.
This is my job. I'm good at it.
Yeah, that's nice. And of course, you know, just be mindful, save ammo where you can, kind of thing. Woo, there he is. And then I'm just gonna reset these because that's my way of doing things. I was like, I'm not really gonna bother with it, but then I'm like, true, I know I'm not gonna go back, but it's best to keep in, you know, proper form, so to speak. Yeah, I have absolutely 0 reason to go back.
Like my wonder weapon? Wonder no longer!
Wonder no longer!
Ugh, it smells like Nikolai looks. And smells. Bad news, you're bleeding. Badly.
Oh, I'm wasting ammo.
Got fuck fried, freak fucks!
He's so vulgar. Alright. Can't believe I'm still using my broken headset for this. Ooh.
Going through rounds faster than I go through pants! I saw you explode before I even heard the sound! How does that work?
Yeah, see, for this, the weapon kit, I have the increased explosion radius. I'm like, I don't know if there's enough to really justify doing this, but still.
Double points! Damn right you can bump me up a pay grade. Can't say tank
I'm
doesn't
just gonna
do you a
cancel. It
good
doesn't feel like
time.
there's that much. Was there like 1 left? Yep, it was 1. Now, another thing to mention, guys, I have noticed that if you cook a nade, no matter what kind it is, and you're just cooking it like this, as long as you're not killing yourself with it, that is. But yeah, if you're just cooking it like this, that recharge should stop. So if it's not complete, you're wasting it again by cooking it, so. Yeah, I'm gonna show this off a bit. This gun is just so powerful. But, I mean, what kind of balances it out, though,
I'm kinda
is,
hoping there's
first
nothing
off, it
left
doesn't
after
have absolutely overwhelming, you know, amounts of ammo, so. And second, it's a box weapon, so it may take a long time to get it.
I was wrong. Fuckers smell fucking terrible.
There's a story behind the game's RNG for me too, but that was Black Ops 3. But it's basically like Call of Duty RNG. So the story is that, you know, as a Christian, there's something I couldn't abide one time. I had 666 of my kills for the dingo on record. So I was like, okay, you know, I gotta start a game, just grab that real quick and just fix that up. Well, real quick didn't happen. It was like the devil decided, you know, he was gonna plague me or something. And so I was hitting the real box and my fire sales from the raindrops, which, you know, you get 2. So I was hitting fire sales and real box all around every round for 52 rounds until I finally pulled the dingo for the first time. And it wasn't one of those things where it was like, oh, you know, I got it, but, you know, I missed the pull or something like that, couldn't get it in time. No, I didn't miss. It just did not come up one single time until somewhere in round 52. Absolutely the most brutal RNG spin I've ever had. I mean, just the sheer points that I spent on it and time
creepy girl.
to go 52 rounds while camping at the box as it moves.
Some balls and face us yourself. Lucky I didn't take
That
you
was
out
definitely
back
like the devil
first.
had plagued me. But thank God I got through it and I got it. Because all I needed was one kill. So, I mean, that's an absolutely ridiculous tale, but that's how it goes. And that's why I say, you know, RNG can be truly a balancer for some of these guns that are box only, you know. Because it's not like you can start with the Hellion Salvo. If you could, this game would be over. There would no longer be balance.
We got us a re-up.
I was like, yeah, that's right. I throw dogs, don't I?
At least the gas bags aren't falling from the ceiling.
When that happened, I was looking away from the screen at my phone.
What the fuck are they
About to do
feeding
something.
you
I was like, wait a
guys?
second. I still have dogs, don't I?
Whoa, that was a good one.
I'll take it because it's right there.
Fire.
And if it were Black Ops 3, I'd be using it just because you can get...
free guns.
You have a small chance of getting Divinium on 10-point box spins. And of course, you can always do this too. That's one way to handle the dogs.
Never forget your
time out.
sacrifice, monkey.
It's a waste if I don't use it, so that's why I'm like, I should totally use that. I mean, you know, it's almost 40 on normal. I had my, you know, my special down that
Well known for my
I did for
explosions.
video purposes.
So is Nikolai.
Other than that, I haven't had a down yet. Like, boom, that was it. I've had some close showcase, you know, this isn't that big of a struggle, even though the zombies are dumb fast. So it's like, you know, I've worked at this video, you know, I just think, you know, maybe you ought to do some editing or something to cut out some watch time on this or something, but I have yet to decide, so.
Okay, I was wrong. The fuckers smell fucking terrible. How much damn element 115 they pump into these things?
Hopefully a lot, because, you know, I want it to do some real damage. Which it is certainly doing. Oop.
I saw you explode before I even heard the sound. How does that work? Bonus points.
You wonder why I'm kind of yawning and everything. It's like one of those things where you study for a while and then, you know, you get pretty kind of like focus tired, you know, and that just kind of wears you down a little bit.
I'm cutting you from the team.
That's basically what happened. Because before I did this, I took 2 finals.
When I say freeze, you should say how cold.
Oh wow, did you see them all fall down the stairs there? That was nice.
Stay back, maggot bait. Not in the mood for your shit.
Darn. Yeah, the shield is so effective. Because it's like, you know, Black Ops 3, you know, we had what? Best one was what, like the Dragon Shield? Where you could get like 3 flame breath bursts and kill stuff. That was nice. But it wasn't nearly as durable as this shield. And, you know, there's possible upgrades for it and everything too, which makes it extra amazing. And then, of course, the Carpenters do stuff now.
You
So.
smell something, kill something.
You know, obviously they always gave points. They still do. They repair barriers, but they fully repair your shield. And that's just amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and do some Get out of here.
Watch out for flying meat chunks!
To be more effective, if I was playing on a map that didn't have the dogs, that'd be so much more effective. I'm like, I was sitting here thinking to myself, you know, if you hit me, I'm gonna shoot you.
Never gets any easier.
I was like, hello? There we go, just use the shield.
Who wants a piece? Come on!
Best to get a clearing too to give yourself some time for the zombies to get back and so you can still shoot at them and stuff. But I threw that second one because I didn't know if it was going to be ready or not. There we go. Beautiful. And then I got a max ammo, so I'm like, thank God, this is lit. All the monkey bombs I got.
Eat floor, you dirty meat sack! Max ammo!
I keep thinking, like, am I close to the end of the round or nah? But these charge so fast that it doesn't really matter. And, you know, it's this kind of stuff here that can pretty easily get you to that 150. I mean, if we're being honest, I've had untold games where I'm not so lucky with the Hellion Salvo, but I often pull the winner's hell first game, like first pull in the game. I've had maybe 7 or 8 games already. And I don't play this game that much at all, so. Whereas Black Ops 3, I played it like every day for the longest time.
Whoa, that was a good one.
Oh yes, I wanted a carpenter because my shield was one hit from breaking.
Y'all get splinters.
So I'm like, oh thank God, that's lit. You know, it's like I have zero worries too. Like my who's that? Oh, it's that. Okay. But yeah, what is it? My Dying Wish. That's it. Yeah, it's been charged for the longest time. So, oop, yeah, let's take some of that.
Double time, hoorah!
And it's like, there's other stuff that I can do too to make this even easier, but I really like the setup for the fluidity and everything like that, so that's why I don't want to change anything, because you get fluid regeneration, and the regeneration, it extends to more than just your health too, because of
well known for my explosions.
That time slip being in the tonic slot. I get my grenades recharging too, at a much faster rate than normal. So, you know, everything just plays together with this build. What I mean by that, you might be like, oh, well, you know, how does...
I'm making bank!
You know, how does the, what is that?
TG5.
PhD slider, how does that play with everything else? Because, you know, I was talking about regeneration, but think about it, you know. That prevents me from losing the health, so I don't have to worry about that extra regeneration. So that way I can save it just for the zombies. There's a lot of fluidity to this kind of build. And honestly, like this, it's just being smart and keeping a good quality of life. I mean, the only real, truly non-fluid part of this build is gonna be that equipment that I use, which lets me get my grenades back.
I'm kind of hoping there's nothing left after that.
And you know, that's just because it has like a 10-minute recharge.
That's
it's
the last we
absolutely
see of these
absurd.
gutter slugs. After we're done here, we will never see him again. Ever!
And yeah, if you wanted to train, you could be so much more ammo efficient than I am. Like, several times more ammo efficient.
How much damn element 115 they pump into these things?
But I don't have to work for that, you know. I don't want to, I don't have to, so. Because I'm not going, you know, like I did in like Revelations, where I went like 113 rounds before I had to use my alchemical.
Uh-oh.
It was cool doing it, but
it ain't nobody's choice. Didn't you
but it's like it
fucked
took
up?
forever too.
Too late.
So. Because there's no way to be like a speedrunner in these games
Good.
and still be able to have absolute ammo efficiency. I mean, sure, that you could do it like early rounds or something like that where stuff just kills, you know. Let's see if it ends around or not. It did, yay!
For a few more meat sacks on the grill.
So that's not really wasted time. We're at 93 now. We're really going up. Like a lot. But even so, that 93, that's only 3 spins right now, with the remainder of 3.
Fetch me their soul.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, here we fucking go. This old dog and pony show. Actually, I take back the ponies. Hell ponies sound too terrifying.
I stopped talking.
Like my wonder weapon? Wonder no
I really
longer.
like that line, you know. Oh, look at this old dog and pony show. Actually, I take that back. Hell ponies sound too terrifying. Let's see. Because I didn't have this charged. So, cooking this should completely halt that regeneration unless it's been patched. And I don't see it moving at all, so...
Max ammo. We got us a re-up. Ugh, smells like Nikolai looks. And smells.
See? Faked them out there.
Up your ass.
And it's like, you gotta consider too, you know, going up further means that they're gonna be hitting it further. So,
they all thought that was a good
that could be
idea.
more kill efficient that way.
At least he died doing what I love.
Look at that. Oh, baby. Beautiful. The thing is, too, I never really had a problem, but some people did have a problem in Black Ops 3 with Ragnarok's doing what they're doing right now, crashing the game, but I never really did. This one, I haven't had that problem either, so Ragnarok's has just been a great gift to me.
How does that work?
Oh my God. Look at that radius. That explosion radius is brutal. It's almost... I mean, as far as this game's concerned, it is, or should be, Wonder Weapon status. But it's not, and that's great, because that means, you know, it could be, you know, map specific that way, and I don't like my preferred guns being map specific, you know. I like them being, you know, whatever. That way I can use them wherever. Okay, what's
Bring it
left?
on! I will put you down!
Nothing. I was like, it might just be those two, so. You can see I'm not going to great lengths to avoid getting hit or anything either. That's part of the fluidity of the build, you know, as long as you can stop taking damage for a short time, you can regen, so. So, Quick Revive doesn't revive you anymore, but it still makes your life easier.
Oh! Watch out for flying meat chunks! What the fuck are they feeding you guys?
Loving it. And the thing is too, this works really well for bosses too. So it's like, you know, absolutely consider if you don't already, adding it to your arsenal, because it is that good.
Anyone else feel a little undervalued?
Oh, and guys, make sure, let me know as far as the survival mode, the one-touch you're down, game's over mode. Let me know how far you managed to solo that mode. What map did you get the furthest on? What round?
I saw you explode before I even heard the
For
sound.
me, 25. I topped out on 25 on like 2 maps. I haven't tried for the newer maps. And I also haven't tried for maps that I don't like.
Probably
so it's basically just this and what is this? Blood of the Dead.
Sticks.
I would do it on Dead of the Night, but vampires are just brutal there, and I figure, you know, they're gonna end pretty much anybody's game pretty easily. Like, obviously, you know, there's a lot you could do to avoid them for a little while. You know, advance rounds only carefully and stuff like that, so you don't get them super early. Nice. That's going to be a winner's howl kind of deal right there. Which is good, because I only have 2 shots left anyway, so... Yeah, I absolutely think it would be quite doable. As far as, you know, as doable as it can be, the survival mode on the new map, Ancient Evil. I think that would be the most doable of all the maps. Because, yeah, the bosses would be crazy, but... I mean, they're not that difficult to avoid, really.
Kill something.
Ooh, it's ammo. Yes, baby.
Didn't we leave you fart zombies back in the theater? You guys weren't exactly the smartest coconuts in the bunch, were you?
That's enough.
I
Because
like
now we still have to do this.
An old buddy of mine.
Ta-da! So, we basically just dominated this round. And that's just because of things aligning properly that I didn't bring with me, you know? Like that insta-kill, that was amazing.
Whoa, that was a good one!
Used it at the start of the round, got a lot of winner's howl kills. Then I got a lot more because I got a max ammo. Sometimes like that you get perfect RNG with stuff. Thank God, amen. I'm always down from the game wants to throw me a bone. As long as that doesn't mean anything bad, you know? Because, you know, I don't go certain ways.
Don't seem like much. Did the monkey collect it in a little cup?
Anyway. 48. And do the Easter egg on this map. I heard all you have to do is go to round 150. But, you know, I mean... I've considered doing that, and I do want to put that up in video eventually. I'm just trying to decide whether I want that to be today or not. Because I'm like, that would be a whole lot less stressful if I went ahead and did that on another day after the classes have ended.
Smells good, don't it?
So I'm thinking I'll have like a week or 2 downtime from classes. Yeah,
ready for electroshock therapy.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like either I'm more used to it or it's just a little easier to fake out the zombies right now. Because before, when I first tried to show it, they weren't faking out. You know, they were like not touching but still slapping.
I don't hold grudges.
I'm gonna need you to back up there, bud. I'm like, I don't want to activate my dying wish that easily.
I want him taken care of. Burial with full military honors.
But it's nice knowing that I could.
I'm well known for my explosions. So is Nikolai.
Ooh, alright, alright. Now, it may have been smarter to go ahead and finish out that charge and start this up, but like I said, I'm not doing the absolute sciences on this today. I'm just doing some butt-kicking gameplay after demonstrating a whole host of things. I don't even need that. My shield's at full health. That's nice.
I'm well known for my explosions. So is Nikolai.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the level up 160, but I did not see the 161, so I'm like, where'd that 162 come from? Or at least maybe I noticed it but didn't really pay attention to it. Because I swear I have no recollection of the 161. For me, it went 160, 162, so I'm like, I don't know.
Fetch me their soul.
How about not?
Come here, meat hounds. Got a new toy for you. My bullets. When I say freeze, you should say how cold.
Nope. I didn't want to hit, which is fine. I don't like dropping the max ammo up there, but sometimes it's just faster. When they go up and down like 5 or 6 times or whatever. Could be exaggerating a little bit. Sometimes you'd be surprised. Man, I really threw that out there.
Falling from the ceiling this time.
But that should charge my Ragnarok, so. Haha.
You want to see scared?
It looked like they didn't die. Yeah. He's chilling right now.
That's the last we
If I hadn't
see
sat down, I wouldn't have obliterated them
After
either.
we're done here, we will never see
That
him
was
again.
weird.
Ever.
But anyway, round 50, so good to go. See, look at that.
Watch
Those
out
other
for
zombies
flying
at the
meat
start,
guns.
they wouldn't have missed that swing that he just did. They'd have been like, nah, your life is over, boy.
Double points.
But I mean, it's not like I've made any super great effort to really avoid damage anyway. I've just done like a little bit of running here and there. Whereas I should be training this up and all that, but I mean, this build is so you don't have to. Alright, so I'm gonna have to pause for a second here. And go let Mom know that she needs to take her pills. So I'm gonna be right back. Okay, her pill is taken, so let's go. Yeah, personally, I don't think I want to do 150 today. Not with all that I have going on, but still.
Nice. Should clear
This
the
isn't
area for a
that
while.
big of a time waste. Like, if you count them all up, I'm sure it is, but it's not that big per round considering there's only 4 drops per round. Provided that's still true, I haven't done extensive
before I even
testing
heard
on
the
Black Ops 4
sound.
for that.
How does that work?
Whereas I sure did on Black Ops 3. Oh my gosh, I did. D1. Let's see, how many kills is it? It's 4,080. Not bad. Not bad. Got a long way to go, but still, it's not bad. I remember in Black Ops 3, it was between like 25 and 30,000-ish kills to reach 100.
Smells like Nikolai looks.
I kind of want to go to 100 and see what it is for this. Considering I'm not using traps, so these kills count.
Ooh, fucking raw waffle sticks.
Waffle sticks. Yeah, don't play on your phone too much on this.
Ah, shit, I'm low on ammo.
Switchy.
You need to chill out, gutter slug. Carpenter! I don't get it. Ain't you trying to kill us? Tank Dempsey is kicking ass!
One of the things I really like about it is you get the chance to reload. In the close second as far as pure destruction, well, maybe even the winner as far as pure destruction could be the death machine, but it has almost zero protection.
I'll get to you, all in good time. I ain't nobody's lunchbox.
Very nice. And I would have gone ahead and worried about that. Except,
I'm kind of hoping there's nothing left.
I didn't have
after
much
that.
ammo to worry about to begin with. As far as that max ammo, so. We almost done or nah? Yep, we were almost done. Nice, thank God. Load it up. And then, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Like I said, I'm not going to be the most careful I've ever been and all that. Most careful I ever was like Black Ops 3. I did a bunch of like 200 round plus games where I didn't do any
Wait,
downs.
the U.S. government recreated the creepy gas bags? Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
I don't know, Dempsey, who was it?
You smell something, kill something.
I wasn't sure if I heard something because I was like, I don't think Ragnarok's usually spawn items.
Whoa, that was a good one.
Oh, that's a switch.
You don't want to get run over. Don't stand in front of a tank.
Yeah, the nice thing about
It's
this is
a
it
cold
carries
day in
fairly
hell.
far, so. But definitely make sure you get your money's worth out of the insta-kills.
Like they shoved the Wonder Waffle into a pair of spikes.
They're like, quick, we have a chance. Get him! And yeah, we're wasting ammo again, so. It's not good to waste. Get out of here.
I want him taken care of. Burial with full military honors.
Yeah, I don't blame you there, Dempsey. Burial with full military honors. Yeah, I understand that one. These monkeys are awesome. Really?
Stay back, maggot bait! Not in the mood for your shit!
I thought I was too far over for that, but I guess not.
Boom! Watch out for flying meat chunks!
I mean, that would be good if I needed it. But that was a while ago that I needed it. So.
Fire fail.
That radius is just amazing. Hello? Look at that, I'm hitting your box. You better come out. Man, he's really just taking his time. It's a lot more gory when you do it this way, isn't it? And it's a lot more of a time waste, too. But, hey, it's whatever. I really just had her taunting the zombies like, hey, I'm hitting your box. They're gonna stop me. Yo, look at him. I think that's a super sprint.
I'm kinda hoping there's nothing left after that.
Goodbye. Hoping they'll target my Ragnaroks.
Damn, that tastes
Ooh,
like a
it was
hangover.
close. Yeah, I actually thought it would, but it was dumb close. And also, that was why I didn't say, you know,
okay,
you need this grenade or whatever for this
Fuckers
that.
smell fucking terrible.
Because you're looking for monkey bombs. That's how it goes. You want the monkeys. Yeah, I still have ammo. I think I'm wondering though, they must have patched it because I know I've used more ammo than that out of the shield, so. I guess I'm mistaken about that and they patched it now? One of the big nice things that the new map Ancient Evil has that these other maps don't is the lady there that helps you out, the spirit, whatever. Yeah,
I
get
like
out of
my
here.
odds.
Get off me.
Freak bags are getting stomped. At least he died doing what I love.
Now you try to get hit by a dog or something.
No!
Yeah, it's okay now, but it wouldn't have been then.
Got fucked right, freak
And you know, that's the thing too. I really just wanted to see if I could get the monkey bomb off fast enough, but no, it was like the moment that explosion went off, they were ready. I was like, oh crap! All right, well, I've still got my my whatever it is, dying wish, yeah.
I'm well
So
known
like,
for
it
my
sucks, but it's not that big of a deal.
So is Nikolai.
Because it'll recharge, so. And as far as
Fuck shit up with an empty
fluidity, well,
gun. Actually,
that
I can,
helps
but
too.
gets messy.
The time slip in that slot helps it recharge faster.
You need
Yeah,
to
he's
chill out,
really
gutter
rushing
slug.
as fast as he can, Super Spinner. Ooh, I thought he got past, but I guess he died. Lit. Oh god.
About damn time we had more.
Now if I'd been super smart, I probably would have finished charging my Ragnarok, but it's whatever. Because I got this. Which won't help on a dog round, but this round. Nope, it is a dog round.
Fetch me their
Yep, I thought it wasn't. My bad. I'm not counting.
Hell,
So
puppies. It's been a
in
while.
a real session, you
Can't say I'm
definitely count your
exactly
rounds
excited
too.
to
But
see you. When I say freeze, you should say how cold.
oh, okay. I saw the flames, but I thought it was somewhere different. I wanna play. Oh, look at that super sprint. Yeah, I was looking like, you know, I'm probably not that far off. But,
Never gets any easier.
yeah. These guys have sped up to
Can't
max
say
speed
tank
now.
doesn't
It's
do
crazy.
you a good time. That's the last we see of these gutter slugs. After we're done here, we will never see him again. Ever!
Look how fast he's going. That just never ceases to really amaze me, how
Never gets
fast the
any
super
easier.
sprint is in this game.
I'm well known for my explosions. So is Nikolai.
The explosion tends to go a little bit better if you don't hit them directly in the face with it or whatever. Hit the ground and it seems to go a little bit better. But I think that's one of the
Really
things they
wanna pick a
do,
fight?
not only to make it
Germans
harder,
around
but
here
to make the
somewhere.
game potentially faster too. They add super sprint. That way you're still getting a speed variance. That used to be what fouled a lot of players up in like Black Ops 1 and all that. Some of the like dumb, slow ones that just wouldn't catch up with the group. So they'd be there when you circled around. There we go.
Shit's about to pop off!
Fast.
Like my wonder weapon? Wonder no longer! I saw you explode before I even heard the sound. How does that work? Who's ready for electroshock therapy? You realize
I
yet
know
that
they
your
were
numbers
for
don't mean
shotguns,
shit?
you know it. Even if it's only half as effective, Alchemical's still a beast in this game. Oh, look at that. I could go for free points, but in the face of, you know, nearly 395,000 points, what is 400, you know? I want it to be as killing as possible.
Bring it on, gutter slugs. Your odor doesn't bother me.
That's about it.
I deal with Nikolai.
Quite a bit of fire there, so it did a good job. I know. It's a waste if you cook it, but still.
At least he died doing what I love.
I was wondering if he was just going to keep going. Ooh,
that was a
not
good one.
cool. Yeah, I guess they're like, you know, it's too far out there. We're just gonna be lazy and attack you anyway. I'm like, gee, how kind.
What the fuck are they feeding you guys?
And because of the speed, actually, yeah, that's a good opportunity there. Oh, we got down. Oh well. Like I said, you know, I'm not giving it my greatest effort. I just wanted to showcase some stuff here and there, so.
Tank Dempsey back on his feet.
So it's like, oh no.
How much damn element 115 they pump into these things?
Get a slightly extra long one. And because we're covered. Excuse me. Kind of choking because I'm not drinking or anything while I'm doing this.
Nikolai struggles to chug down this gunk.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy something back, because why not?
Move! Watch out for flying meat chunks! It's a cold day in hell! Tank Dempsey is kicking ass! Even from here, I can see the fear in your eyes. Who's next? I ain't even tired! You picked on the wrong Marine. Ah, shit! I'm low on ammo!
So in a case like this here is where it's going to be best to consider what you're going to do. It's like, okay, you know, I've got some zombies, not a ton of them. It's like, I know it's not going to be time for a dog round anytime soon. So, I think what I'm going to do is, in this case, I'm going to grab a shield.
I'll take
and head
anything that helps
upstairs
cover my
and
ass.
see if I can get a perk. See if I can buy that back or not, because it looks like that might have been what I lost. Which is totally fine. Even if it still has a recharge, that's totally fine. Yeah, the recharge is almost done,
so
in
long as I
fact.
can keep it down.
That's pretty sick in a good way. So now it's like, okay, you know, I have barely any ammo. But I have all that stuff that I brought with me. Oh, shoot. I was hoping. But no, it moved it. So it's like, okay. Well, first option here. I can protect myself while killing them using a shield. But of course not if they attack from behind. And then it would be this point that I could go refresh the shield and the ammo for it if I wanted. It's gonna move. I think it did move. Yep, it moved, because it's not cool. There we go. I was like, yo, hold on there, bud. We've got all our perks again. Not everything's fully charged, of course, but it's still good. Show off the effectiveness of the shield, I think. And so now it's like, alright. So we'll start with, because of what the problem is that I don't have ammo, it's smartest to start out with the monkey bomb, even though that would get me some charge. This way I can still kill the dog.
Wait, the US government recreated the creepy gas bags? Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
And then we'll go into the,
I want him taken care of. Burial with full military honors.
yeah, Ragnaroks. And from here, we have to decide which one to use. In this
What the
case,
fuck are they feeding you
I would
guys?
use alchemical. Because it's not going to be salt in 30 seconds, so you're going to need ammo for afterwards.
Ooh. Whew. That sure is shot at something. I'm kind of hoping there's nothing left after that.
So you can see how I handled that there, where I got it on the end of the Ragnarok, because you still need to cause damage to get a
Damn right,
shot
you
back
can
to
bump
make
me
other
up a pay
shots.
grade.
So. Now this, you can fire wildly. Because it's essentially limited time, unlimited ammo. Sounded like somebody dropped something. But yeah, it's actually getting late, and I think that maybe by like midnight or something, I probably want to be doing something else. Like, you know, studying.
You will regret that.
Boom. I had to look, I was like, is he dead? Then I turned the corner and looked, and oh yeah, there's no head. He's likely dead. Well, thank God.
I saw you explode before I even heard the sound. How does that work?
Double points!
They're trying so hard.
I love getting revenge. It makes me happy.
He looked so weird. Like, I think it was a super sprinter that was looking just so weird. Hello? Ah, that's what it is. Eh. I didn't know if it would work or not. I haven't done extensive testing with that. On the crawlers, anyway. So, as you can see, that works.
Boom! Watch out for flying meat chunks!
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's get those kills in there. That way we've got less to do.
Like they shove the wonder
Sometimes the
waffle into
super
a pair of
spinners look
spikes.
super weird when they're coming at you.
That's the last we see of these gutter slugs.
Yeah, so that
After we're
second
done
down,
here,
that
we
was
will
not
never
something I
see him
intended to
again.
show. That
Ever.
was a straight up accident from just getting, you know, like too comfortable messing with my phone and whatnot.
I'm well known for my explosions. So is Nikolai.
Because that happens, just not in like
Going through
Omega
rounds
Series
faster than I go
games.
through
But
pants.
there you go, second recovery. Like, it's still possible. That's how easy this game is. Oh no.
Who's first? I'll make it quick.
So, my question is now, it's like, I can totally open it and do whatever. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick.
I don't like not having bullets. Sucks balls.
And then, that's something that I should show.
You are about to get schooled. Old schooled.
I'm like, do I really want to do it though? Do I want to waste it like that? But I'm like, yeah, sure. See, part of me, I've just not been paying the most attention. So I didn't realize that he didn't have ammo.
I swear, if that's proof,
but I want to show that if you screw up this spot, it can still be used.
At least the gas bags aren't falling from the ceiling this time. Whoa, that was a good one.
Oh, yeah, let's go ahead and stop wasting ammo there. Because you can still do it this way and just stand near it. And then they'll die as they come through there. And get close enough to it, of course. Like, boom, dead. And then, of course, this still goes out here, so...
Well, never forget your sacrifice, monkey.
Yeah, honestly, you know, it's just... This is really taking a lot of time, so... Because it's like, there's no way that I have the time for my studies today and to go really high on this, so... I'm like, yeah, there's just no way. So yeah, it's like, you know, you can totally have your human error and still make it fine on this.
I'm kind of hoping there's nothing left after that.
I think I want to do something fun. Let's do some elevator strat, but with a small elevator. Just to see how it goes. Probably not going to work well, to be honest. And, you know, the thing is, too, it's like... That,
looks good.
You know, where I open the barrier and all
hits.
that, it's like, I could totally have just let them take the Dying Wish. And just pop my max ammo there. But... Or, you know, I could have gone another of the, what is it? The, Alchem or Free Fire or whatever. But, I mean, you know, it was an opportunity to show something else that I hadn't really planned to, so. Boink. So, for this, I always like to start elevator strat up here. And then I'm gonna make a mistake here. Yeah, let's go down and get a piece real quick. Because the true elevator strat that uses this elevator, you should always have that trap. So serious. There we go. There's one.
More.
I'm like, did I just fire that into the void? No, it didn't fire it. Okay. They were right there. And this is why elevator strat can be so darn hard.
You got tanked, some bitch.
Because for this to work, you've got to be ready. So, you know, it might be something like fire and hit it again. Because there's no cooldown on it that I can tell. So I think that's the same as ever. But then you gotta think, you know, like...
I'm well known for my explosions.
What do I need to do
so
here,
is
you know?
Nikolai.
So it's like, if you have just a dumb amount of points, you could potentially sit here and just keep hitting the elevator, keeping them out. Like, let me try that real quick. Just to see if you can keep them out. Because I think you can. To prevent any of them from getting in while you're waiting for it to recharge. Yeah, I don't see any reason you couldn't do it. But this is like the noob strat, but it's like, if you've gotten far enough in the game, you could do it. And then, you know, you run in here and hit that again.
You just
And
signed
then
your
you
own
can double
death
back.
warrant. Boom! Watch out for flying meat chunks!
Excuse you. Yeah, that super sprint is just heinous. But
Probably
with
start
all the
making
stuff
these
that you
shots
can
count.
do, you know, you can certainly avoid the problems with it. Like, boom, there we go, ta-da. And then we'll head over there again and see if we can hit the trap. It's like, and if you're worried about it too, you know, you can totally drop this on the other side of it and then hit the trap. And the super sprinters that come after you should die. Yeah.
Didn't we leave you fart zombies back in the theater?
Oh,
Your
really?
bones feel a little
They don't want to play
brittle.
nice.
Good.
Alright, well they don't have to play at all then, do they? And sorry, I know this got way off track, but I just want to have a little bit of fun with it.
TG5.
There's one more thing that I really
More
want to
like
test.
Dempsey's Great Five.
Dempsey's Great Five. Something that I want to test is if you have the points, can you, with time slip like this, you know, enhancing the recharge, can you abuse the elevator in order to get your grenades to recharge? That's what we're going to do right now. We're going to see if I can just abuse the elevator and get my monkey bomb recharged. Because if you can do it, that's another thing you can do with your strat too. Just safely reactivate the, what is it, the trap over there. Because that, as long as you had points, that would essentially be like infinite ammo then. Really slow version of infinite ammo, but it's essentially infinite, so. And if you're worried about it, you know, maybe you want the trap to actually be, you know, killing the whole time. I mean, it looks like this is working. I should get my monkey bomb recharged. It's obviously a load of points, but obviously this won't help with the dogs, but I mean, that's why you'd have to have something left. Like, I actually have ammo left, so. And true, you could probably get a little less point waste if you waited a second longer. Like, oh yeah, now, you know, something like that. But that would expose you to more danger too. See, like that right there. They wanted it. They sure did. That one, because they can spawn like right in front of you, it's even more dangerous, I would think. Oh, nope, he got in. Waited a little too long on that one. You can see it's still charging anyway. Yep. Yeah, he still got in. Can't wait quite that long, but still. You can wait a little while. And kind of stretch your points out that way. So we can see that it works, you know, theory's proven. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out there, and I'm going to use my monkey bomb. So, you hit your monkey bomb first, then you get a free second, so you want to walk as soon as the doors open, chuck it, run, and hit the trap. And then, you know, since I've proven that it works, we're going to go ahead and use that.
With a hard lemon lime twist.
Really?
Okay, I was wrong. Fuckers smell fucking terrible.
I was like, what the heck? They just completely ignored the monkey bomb. That's like that was technically out of bounds or something. That was not cool. But yeah, you can see the strategy can work. I'm glad that just, you know, throwing it like that doesn't deactivate the monkey bomb, because that would suck a lot, actually. I thought he was going to come for the attack. I really did.
I saw an arm through the glass there. Yeah, they're so serious about it. But anyway, I think I've proven quite a bit here. It's been over 2 hours, and in those finals, I'm a little more tired than I thought I was, so I think we're going to call it. But, I mean, you can see this could actually work a lot. Alright guys, well then, you know, thanks for showing up. Have yourselves a great day. Please feel free to like, subscribe, comment, anything helps, and God bless.